How to generate a constant stream of interesting press release ideas. Have you ever wondered how some small business owners are able to generate an enormous amount of coverage for the companies? Ever marveled at the way that some people just seem to show up everywhere? It doesn't happen by accident. It happens by design and hard work. If you read traditional media sites and blogs, you have likely noticed the same experts being quoted over and over. Each time they are quoted, their positions as thought leaders within their niches are strengthened. They are PR pros. They have a constant stream of ideas, and their businesses reap the benefits. Below, we'll show you how to follow a similar strategy with your online press releases. Most small business owners struggle to come up with ideas. We'll give you a few methods for generating a torrent of them. Dig into the past. If you have been writing press releases for a while, take a look at announcements or offers that you've made in the past. There are likely elements you can reuse. For example, do you still offer free shipping to local customers? Have your products been associated with an ongoing trend that has reappeared in the news? Does your company sponsor an annual event that is approaching in the near future? Look to your company's past to generate press release ideas for the present. Think about seasonal stories to tell. Each season brings a plethora of potential angles for your news releases. Winter evokes images of the holidays, while summer suggests thoughts of vacation and time spent with the family. Think of ways to use these and other themes in your PR campaigns. For instance, suppose you operate a small chain of hair salons. Create a special promotion targeted at clients preparing for holiday events. If you operate a martial arts school, use the angle that kids thrive stimulating activities to keep them engaged during the summer months spent outside the classroom. The seasons bring countless ideas for timely, relevant press releases. Watch the news online and offline. The only way to take advantage of current news items is to stay on top of the news. Make a point of being aware of what is happening in the news throughout the week. Think of ways to connect current events to your company's products, services, and brand. Earlier, we mentioned that some experts are quoted over and over in the media. Most people are unaware that these experts watch the news and contact journalists to offer their insight. They are proactive and gain valuable coverage for their efforts. Think of ways to help the reader. One of the most common traps small business owners fall into when writing press releases is to limit themselves to creating promotional content. That is, they leverage stories and news angles to promote their companies, but offer little else to help the reader accomplish his or her goal. This can be effective for improving search engine exposure and building backlinks to your website. However, it misses a valuable opportunity. Write occasional press releases that give readers useful tips for achieving an objective. For example, if you run a Montessori school, create a list of ideas parents can use to encourage their children to explore interesting subject matter. If you operate a maternity clothing boutique, give moms-to-be ideas for mixing and matching outfits to expand their wardrobes. This type of press release builds goodwill with readers, journalists, and bloggers. And it positions your business as a helpful resource. Let Google do the heavy lifting. It was much easier to stay on top of the news when the world operated on a 24-hour news cycle. Today, with current events being reported on a minute-by-minute basis, doing so is much more difficult. Fortunately, Google has created a tool to make the task easier: Google Alerts. You can create keyword-driven tags that bring targeted news items directly to your inbox. Rather than scouring dozens of news sites looking for press release ideas, let Google do it for you. Maintain an idea journal. This is the simplest tip of all. It's also arguably the most potent. Keep a journal and write down ideas for upcoming press releases as they occur to you. Waiting until you have an extra hour or two to come up with ideas is a surefire recipe for a creative block. Instead, write ideas down throughout the day and refer to your list when the time comes to write. When it comes to generating interesting ideas for your press releases, we're merely scratching the surface above. The key is to have multiple methods in place to produce ideas, so you'll never find yourself struggling.